What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel for another live stream on Gran Turismo 7. And unlike last week, I remember to unmute my mic this time, so it's not gonna be like last week where or not last week, I mean 2 weeks ago. It's not gonna be like that where like the first 20 minutes or so, like you couldn't hear me because my dumbass forgot to unmute my mic. Nope, not forgetting to do that this time. But anyway, just like always, we'll be checking out this week's daily races. And we got some interesting ones this week, especially Daily Race C, but we'll get to that later on, because for right now, we gotta start with Daily Race A, in which we are back at Special Stage Route X. And this is the one that I actually kind of enjoy a lot. So I'll be looking forward to running this one. And judging from the leaderboard, it looks like the Porsche, which I'm guessing it's up here because my big face is covering it. Yeah, but the Porsche 911 Turbo S is the best one on the leaderboard, but that doesn't mean, you know, there aren't other cars that are good as well. So, but for now, we'll just qualify with this thing, even though, yes, I'm gonna qualify an extra set of lap, even though it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be based on slipstream anyway. But I like to just set the time anyway, just to see. But now we gotta wait until we actually get around to the next lap, because this first lap isn't gonna do shit because we're not at maximum speed. So gotta wait till we get around to our second lap to set the official quality lap when we're actually at maximum speed. And we'll stay on the high side, stay on this side, because the highest part of the banking is the faster way around here. Oh, and this thing has 8 gears. Okay, let's see how fast this thing gets up to. No, I'm not even gonna put my foot on the brake pedal because it's not necessary. So yeah, I know I didn't stream last week, and the reason for that is my work schedule was so messed up. Like, it changed a lot last week. Like, I was working a lot more last week than I usually do, so that's the reason why I didn't stream last week. Cause I just simply didn't have time for it. But we're back this week nonetheless. So I'm sure y'all didn't miss me that much. Or if you did, then hey hell. Anyway, we'll patiently wait to get around here, around this long ass straight line oval. You know, I know it would be absolute carnage, but imagine if one of these times for this race they actually make it to where the Tomahawk X gets used in a daily race. That's never ever happened in the history of Gran Turismo, not even on sport. Imagine if they did that. I feel like that would just be absolute carnage, and that would not end well at all. Just because of the sheer nature of that thing, and especially if you're using it on a wheel as well. Like, I've driven it on here just for shits and giggles, and when you get up to a certain speed, like, you just get a lot of fucking speed wobble on the wheel. Like, I mean, this isn't even a direct drive wheel, and it still gives a lot of fucking speed wobble. You can only imagine how much it would be on a direct drive wheel. But that would be carnage, though. But it would also be kind of funny at the same time. I feel like if they were to do that, they would definitely have to turn safety rating changes off as well, because if they did that and left safety rating changes on, like, people's safety ratings would just get destroyed, like, out the ass. So I feel like if they did do that, they would have to turn off driver rating and safety rating updates. But anyway, it looks like we're only getting up to 254 miles an hour here. Because in the previous set of cars, like, they would get up to like at least 270 plus. Oh, okay, we'll hit 255, but still, that's a whole 20 mile an hour slower than the cars we had on here last time this came around. Alright, into the tunnel for the first time. Yeah, we're really not much to do right now, but just sit here and just hold the throttle. It does get a little boring when you're just driving on your own, but once we get into the race, then shit really starts to pick up. And I'm presuming these cars have nitrous as well, in which I know what my nitrous button is. Yeah, I presume these cars have nitrous installed as well, just like all the other times. It's not showing here because this is just the qualifying time trial. But once we get into the race, I'm sure we'll see the nitrous meter down there. Shit, are we even gonna make it around another lap? Shit, we're not even gonna make it around another lap. Yeah, damn. I forgot how long it actually takes to get around a lap. Shit, these are 4-minute laps and we only got 2 minutes before the race. So okay, we're not even gonna make it around another lap. Well, oh well, I guess whatever time I got here is the time I'm gonna get. Because I don't even have time to run a second lap. Yeah, I suppose it's not going to be that much slower. But, I mean, and again, it's not going to make, qualifying time on here isn't going to make a difference anyway, because it's all about the slipstream anyway. And it's all about being in the right place at the right time and using your nitrous at the right time as well. That's really the only key factor of this one. Qualifying means nothing in this one. But I just like to do it anyway, just for the lulz. I mean, from the looks of it, we probably would have only shaved up like, maybe, I mean, we're only like a few tenths ahead of the Ghost right now, so really, we would only be shaving off a few tenths anyway, so wouldn't be that much of a difference anyway. Yeah, it's not like it's like by a whole 5 seconds or something like that. No, it's only by half a second, so yeah, it's not a major difference. Not even half a second. Only by 4.5 tenths, so. But we'll see how this Porsche does in this first race, and if I feel like it, maybe I'll try one of the other cars for the other races. I think there's a Challenger in there too. I don't know. We'll see what everybody else chooses, and I'll decide if I want to try something different or not for the next 2 races after this one. And this is still only a 1-lap race. I kind of wish this was a 2-lap race. Like, I know, like, 1 lap only takes like 4 minutes. Like, or if anything, make it at least 3 laps. So that way it's the same length as like a regular daily race A. I mean, 2 laps is enough. Like, 2 laps will make an 8-minute race, which is about the length of your average daily race A. So why not just make this a 2-lap race? Why does it only have to be 1 lap? Gives us time for more racing, you know? Because I low-key do enjoy running on this track, because like back in the sport days, like I would have like my own like street car tuned up for this. Like I had a Huayra that I tuned up specifically for this that could go like almost 300 miles an hour, and I would be running in those lobbies all the time, and I would always have a blast running in race lobbies that are on this track. But don't really do it much on here nowadays, because the same Huayra that I had in sport, you can't tune it up the same as this one as on here. So yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. But Ben Rod and Harley Rider, 2 familiar faces. I can't see where. There he is. He's up here. Oh, damn it! It went away. I wasn't quick enough. Oh well. Okay, so apart from 2 people, it looks like everybody is in the Porsche. So I feel like there's no car that's going to be better than this. So after seeing that, we might just use the Porsche for every race, just so we're still, yeah, there's only 2 people that are using different cars. And okay, no, we actually don't get nitrous in this one. Okay. So wow, all right. So it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out. No nitrous this time. So now it's really just about being in the right place at the right time. Gonna have to solely rely on the slipstream. So we got two, aside from all these Porsches, we got 2 Challengers and an R34 back there. Well, we'll see how they do, but anyway, first run of the night, let's go. Checking that slipstream. Let's see how we do. Will we survive? Let's find out. Damn, they're getting a little swirly up there already. Got a little bump, but don't hit him too hard because I don't want to get any bumper damage. Challenger's trying to make a move on me. So we got a couple lines forming now. What the hell? Why did you just randomly shift down, dude? You just killed the momentum. Really? Wow, okay. Well, I'm not drafting with that guy anymore after that. I'm not drafting with this guy anymore after what he just did. I'm trying to avoid being behind this guy. Because I don't know if he's going to try to pull something stupid or not. Okay, here we go. Get in the longer line with the bigger drive. There we go. There you go. He lost the drive. Alright, get up on the high side. Hopefully somebody comes up here too. Okay, it looks like nobody's coming up here. Okay, so just stay on the mid, low side here. Shit, the pack's getting away. No! No, come on. Are we still in it? No, I think we're losing it. Oh, wait. Right, we're still within the slip range. Just because of how fast we're going, we're still only half a second behind. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're getting pulled back in. Is that the Brazilian? Nope, it's not him. Okay, I don't know what this guy's doing, but okay. Alright, well, if we're going to possibly win this, we need to start making some moves and get up there. Yeah, we're stuck back here in 9th place right now. And we're all single file right now. Oh, here we go. Got a little bit of momentum going. Here we go. Oh, there's only two of us out here though. Oh, okay. Alright. Yes, come on, here we go. Oh god, the Challenger's going crazy. Oh, careful. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh Jesus. What is this guy doing? Why are you trying to take me out, dude? What is your problem? What's up, Scarlett? I'm doing alright. How about you? Alright, here we go. Last corner. Nope. Oh, he got the wall. Avoid him. Don't turn into me. Okay. No, I don't know if we're going to win, but we can try. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. You're doing good as well. That's good to hear. Yeah. Well, couldn't do anything on that one, unfortunately. See, this is why I keep saying that this needs to be a 2-lap race, because 1 lap just isn't enough, like, for this, you know? Like, you don't really get much time to, obviously, you do get quite a bit of time to do some, but still, like, I still wish we had a whole nother lap to run. That would make this a lot more interesting. But, it is what it is. It was still fun nonetheless. But fortunately, we just couldn't get a decent finish. That's okay. We can try. We got a couple more shots at it. Alright, see, how much time do we get? Can I actually try to shave a little bit of time off my quality time? Even though it's not going to matter, but just for the... Okay, 13 minutes. Alright, that gives us plenty of time. Alright. Have I tried streaming on Twitch? I mean, there have been times where I've thought about it, but I don't really want to try it yet. I might try it one time just to see how it is, but because I know like I know there's a lot of people say that Twitch is a little bit better because they have better features than YouTube. So yeah, I thought about it, but as of right now, I have no reason to. I know there's people that actually have PCs that they can stream on Twitch and YouTube. Like, if that's something that I might want to try, like I could try that. But as of right now, I have no way to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. I can only do one or the other. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that could definitely be something that I could try in the future. But I think for now, yeah, I'm probably just gonna stick to YouTube. All right, well, we'll definitely have time to get a lap set at full speed. Again, it's not going to matter, but just for the sake of doing it. How's work? Yeah, work's going good. It's going along. Yeah, it's basically just same shit, different day. Stick to the high side, keep our speed up. I guess we can do a little bit of first person. Why not? I mean, all we're doing is going in a straight line, so. What is that? 411 kilometers right there on the dash. I'm guessing that's my speed in kilometers right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because of course, this being a foreign car, it's got to be in kilometers. What's a kilometer? Get ourselves back up to speed before we get around the next turn. Yeah, we should be able to get ourselves back up to speed. So yeah, we're probably only gonna shave like only half a second, not even, off our time, but you know, just for the satisfaction of having an actual proper lap set. And possibly also to get a better starting spot as well. I mean, seeing as that last race went, maybe qualifying a little bit better would be a little bit beneficial. So you don't have to work as hard to get up to the front. But yeah, we'll have time to run. Well, actually, no, we'll only have time to run one extra lap here, so let's try to make this one count if we can. Just gonna stay in this lane and just keep my speed up. I'm gonna keep my foot as far away from that brake pedal as possible, so I don't somehow accidentally hit it. I'm just gonna stay in this lane the whole time. Yeah, we were about 4.5 tenths up by the time we got over the hill here last time. And it'll probably still constantly keep rising, but I imagine it's probably only going to take up like probably only half a second, probably not even. But we'll see once we get all the way around. And I also did slow down a little bit, like just because I was looking at the speedometer to see if it was kilometers. So that'll give me a little bit extra time too. But at the moment, yeah, we might just about get under half a second. But we'll see once we get further around. Or at least until the point where I actually intentionally let off. Yeah, it looks like we probably will hit half a second. Alright, but very gentle on the steering. Very tiny inputs. And yep, we are over half a second now. And once we get to the spot where I let off on the previous lap, then we'll gain even more. Yeah, we're getting close to 5.5 tenths up. And I let off like just before we entered the tunnel, I think, or at least around that area. But I'll know when we get to that spot when the delta starts skyrocketing. Well, not skyrocket, but it'll increase gradually quicker. Yeah, it was like right up here, I think, like right around this area where I let off on the previous lap. Just watch for that delta to start increasing more rapidly. Yeah, I think it was like right around this area. Oh, yep, there it goes. Yep, now it's going up more. All right, let's see if we can get to over a second up before we get to the line. Still got quite a ways to go. Yeah, I think we just might scrape a second if it keeps increasing as much as it is right now. All right, once again, very easy on the steering. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit over a second before the line. Yep, there we go. And if we can get just 67 more tenths, then this could be a 426. But I don't think we're gonna gain that much. We'll get close though, but not quite enough. Okay, well, we got closer than I thought. We were only like we were only like 300s away, but I'm not looking to spend any money right now, Scarlett. I appreciate the offer, but I have no intention of spending any money on this stuff right now. Besides, again, like I have enough stuff already that you made for me, and right now it's still just sitting around. So I'd rather wait. I'm not really interested in spending any more money on any of this stuff right now. But again, I appreciate the offer though. Oh, damn. If only I was able to finish this lap, we probably could have gotten under 427. But we'll see where this 27.0 puts us. Hopefully we can start a little bit higher up. Yeah, we actually lost a little bit of time. Somehow. Or no, not really. Well, we did momentarily. Alright, less than a minute before our second race. But while we had just another minute on the timer. Could have finished this lap. But oh, that's fine. We'll see if this slight 310 improvement can get us higher up on the grid to have a somewhat better chance of winning, possibly. And 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see where we're starting now. And nope, we're still starting. Or what? Jesus Christ! How the fuck are these guys getting 423s? What in the world? Am I doing something wrong here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, okay. Well, I can't do anything. How the frick are these guys getting 423s? Okay, I must be doing something wrong because if I'm off by that much, then something's off. I must definitely be doing something wrong. Like, is there a downforce setting for this car or something that I'm unaware of? No, I guess I'll have to look into that before our next race, for our last race on here, after this one. Yeah, because clearly I'm doing something wrong, because I'm a whole 4 seconds off. Even what these guys are running, and this isn't even... These aren't even the fastest guys in the world here. Alright, race number 2. Let's see how we do. Race number 2, let's see how we do. Another accidental rhyme. Anyway, let's go. But where did we finish? 10th, 11th last time? Let's aim to finish higher than that at least, if we can't win. Let's see if we can at least get a top 5 at minimum. Alright, here we go. Race number 2. Alright, and 8th gear, and pedal to the metal, baby. I'll just, no sense in trying to pass this guy, I'll just stay in line for now. Okay, this guy's trying to pass me, but he's an idiot, because you're not really going to get very far, bud. Damn it. I tried to pass that guy, but I mistimed it, because he was very, very slow. That's going to cost me time. Hopefully not too much time. And what in the world? Are you serious? Wow. Okay, well, if that's not a butt fucking, I don't know what is. Pfft, Jesus Christ. Like how the... I'm lost for words. Well, I guess we're not going to get a top 5 in this one. Shit, I don't even know where the hell... Shit, getting a penalty on this track was the last thing I expected. Like, where's the penalty line even at on this track? I don't even know. Well, I assume it's on the back straightaway somewhere. Okay, well, and I got another penalty. I got another. What? Are you serious, game? What the hell? Jesus Christ! You literally cannot even so much as even hit somebody too hard, and you'll. Oh my god! Oh my freaking god, dude! Jesus Christ! That is just hysterical as hell. No, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and save a clip of that now. That's definitely becoming a short. Like that is crazy, dude. Like I hit the first time it happened, I only hit the guy because I missed time getting around him because he was slow, and then I don't know, but then whatever happened for the other 1 second and 3 second penalty I got, I don't know how the heck that happened. I was just getting into a slight kerfuffle, and then like I don't even know. But whatever, it's already happened, and we're already well in last place, so whatever. Alright, well, it looks like the penalty line isn't on this straightaway, so I guess it's going to be just before the finish line. Either that, or I'm going to be crossing the finish line with this penalty on my head. It's not telling me that I'm going to be decelerating. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, there's the penalty line. It's just before we get in here. Okay. Crossed the line before the penalty even went away. And because of that, we still had a 1 second penalty on our head. Well, that unfortunately didn't go according to plan, but oh well, shit happens. Okay, now I want to see if there's like some sort of like downforce setting that I'm missing on this thing that can make this thing go faster. Because, or unless there's a different car you use that's faster in a straight line than this. Now, that's my only other. Well, no, that can't be the case because this car is the one that's on the leaderboard. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, well, we can't mess with the detailed settings, so how the hell? How in the world are these people getting it? How the heck are these people? Okay, I'm confused. Well, I'm a little confused as to how people are getting freaking 423s, but whatever. Like I said, all that matters is the slipstream anyway, so forget it. I don't know how they're doing it, and I don't have time to figure it out, so screw it. My only guess is that there's a car that has. I mean, my initial guess was that there's a car that has a higher top speed that you use for qualifying, but not for the race. But again, that wouldn't make sense because then why wouldn't you use that car for the race? Yeah, this thing only has 8 gears and it doesn't even max out in gear, so I really don't know how these people are getting freaking 423s. When something like that happens, I'm definitely doing something wrong, but again, I don't have time to figure it out. Because I'm only running one more of these before I move on, so. I feel like there probably is a way to get this thing to go faster than what it is, and that's probably why. But I mean, you can't access the tuning menu with this car, so you can't tune the car in any way. So doing that's definitely out of the question. Maybe just out of curiosity, I'll watch the fastest time in the world around here and see what they're doing. Let's see what they got going on. Yep, just casually cruising at 256 miles an hour. Yeah, I think because I didn't have full momentum coming to the line on my next lap last time because I let off, that probably what cost me from getting a 426. But I'm not letting up this time, so we should be able to this time. But seeing after people are getting 423s somehow, I'm definitely not going to improve my quality time by that much. Might get a couple more positions, but we're not starting anywhere towards the front. Alright, keep our speed up, keep up on our momentum. Okay, wow, that was only the opening lap, and even that lap was quicker than my first ever lap I did. Okay, well, we'll definitely be able to get a 4:26 and then some. And we will have time to finish this next lap. So yeah, we'll definitely gain another half a second or so. Let's see, what top speed do we get before we reach the bottom of the hill? Man, it looks like 258. Like, I know this track doesn't actually exist in real life, but imagine just casually just flying down these straightaways at over 200 miles an hour. I mean, obviously in real life it wouldn't be as casual because you'll be feeling more force and you'll feel a little bit more on edge because you're driving really fast and one little screw up with the steering and you're going to the wall and you're dead. So I mean, I can see why this place doesn't exist in real life, but if it did, it would not be as much of a cruise as this is right now. Well, we're not as high up on our time as last time. In fact, we're losing time somehow. Yeah, somehow we're now constantly losing time versus last time we were still constantly gaining, even right here. Perhaps I made the tiniest of movements that slowed me down a little bit. And I didn't let off this time, so that's not going to save me this time. So it's like we're only going to improve by a few tenths. Yeah, look at that. We're losing even more time now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm losing so much time all of a sudden, but... Or perhaps, maybe I'm running the wrong line. Okay, here we go. I'm running the middle line, and I just gained a whole bunch of time there. Maybe the high line isn't the right line to take. Maybe that's my problem. You know, we're not gonna be able to finish the lap, but screw it. Let's try the low line, or the middle line. Maybe the high line isn't the best way to go in this car. Maybe that's my issue. Well, we'll find out when we get up to turns 1 and 2 up here. When we eventually get up there in about 2 minutes. Well, the fact that I didn't stay behind my ghost initially, I guess the time's a little bit slower at the start of the lap. But now we'll just see out of curiosity if the middle lane actually is faster. Let's see, we're coming up to the turn now, so we'll go ahead and shift over now. Now let's see, is the middle lane faster? Let's find out. Yeah, well, we were gaining, but now we're not. Yeah, now we're just losing a whole bunch of time. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It beats the hell out of me what the fastest line is around here, because normally it's always the high line, but I guess we're not going as fast as we were in the previous set of cars we had. So, but oh well. Alright, so we're going to be going to this with a 426.6. That should put us higher up on the grid a little bit, but again, it's probably not going to improve me by that much. But let's see. Okay, wow, look at that. It didn't even improve at all. I'm still starting 9th, and that's where I started last race. Alright, let's try to achieve our same goal from the previous race of getting a top 5 after getting brutally murdered by the freaking penalty system. Okay, final race of Daily Race A. Let's see how well we do this time. Hopefully better than the last race. That's for sure. Like, I'm starting to wonder, like, you do get the option to use the Sport hard tire as well. I mean, I highly doubt that's gonna make you faster at all, because technically the tire, it's a less grippy compound. But then again, you don't really need much grip on this, so therefore maybe it gives you a higher top speed. I don't know. I'm just thinking out my ass right now, but anyway, it's race time. Let's go. I mean, when I viewed the replay of the fastest time in the world, it'll show me what tires that they're on. And it doesn't seem like the guys that I'm racing with, they're gaining so extensive amount of time on me, so. Oh, this is the guy that freaking downshifted in front of me in the first race. At least I'm pretty sure this is him. Okay, that was a bit of a bold move there. Alright, just nice and easy, just stay in the draft. Oh, careful, careful, over 3 wide. 3 wide. Oop, oop. Okay, we're good, we made it through. And we've still only gained 1 position from where we started so far. Nice and easy, don't do anything stupid. Oh, careful. Woo. Challenger got a little loose in front of us, but... Alright, we're in the top 5. And we actually have a chance here. Oh, shit. No, stick behind Harley Rider. Alright. We're in with a shot. Well, looks like we got the field split in two even lines right now. It looks like that other line's starting to lose ground a bit. Yeah, I think people are starting to make moves in the back. Yeah, that other line is gone now, right as I said it. I think we're all pretty much single file now. Alright, here we go. Last 2 turns. Oh, I got a bump from behind. Come on, go. Is he gonna bump me again? No, he's not gonna bump me. Ah, you bitch. No, you bitch. You bitch. Come on, give me that preferred line. Come on. No, he's just going to inch out ahead of me. No. Come on. Give me a bump, somebody. Yes, bump me. Come on. Ah, so close. Well, hey, at least he got second that time, but damn, that was close. Ah, I just needed a little bit bigger of a bump and we would have had it. Ah, man. That was definitely the best one we had so far. Hell yeah. I always love this race when it comes around. Again, I wish there was more laps, but hey ho. Still makes for a fun race. Alright, well, that'll do us for Daily Race A. Let's go ahead and move on to some actual proper racing now in Daily Race B, in which we are at Sardinia in Group 3 cars. Now, I looked once already, but I already forget. It's the Viper, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Viper. Okay. Now, before we go in, I'm just going to quickly watch a lap of the fastest time in the world, just so I can get an idea of how to run this track. I've run the track before, but not very many times, so just going to watch a quick lap and get the lowdown of how to run this. Get to my preferred view, display all, and okay, let's see. Let's pay attention to their braking points and what gears they use. Forget the 100, I presume. Yep. Down to second, exit in third. Okay. And then we negotiate this corner. Alright, break out the 50, shit down to third for that. Then okay, he ships all the way to first momentarily. I probably won't do that. I'm not gonna over exaggerate it that much. And just after the 50 for this corner. I presume it's the 100 board here as well. Yep. And I know this is definitely a first gear corner. Exit in second. Yep. I presume we're going to use fourth gear, maybe third? No, fourth. Okay, going in fourth, exit in fifth. Okay. 100 board again. Down to first again. Yep, that's what I thought. I think this is the last corner right here. It should be flat through here. Yep, easily flat. Okay. Now that we've seen a lap, let's see if we can. Let's try to replicate it to the best of my ability. Let's see how much time do we got. Can we? Okay, no, we're not gonna have time to practice before the race in the matchmaking, so we'll have to wait for the next one. That's alright, gives me time to practice. Okay. Yeah, brake balance, I'll just do 3. Whoops. Yeah, no. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I was too busy messing with my brake bias that I didn't realize I was that close to the corner. Alright. Let's see how well we can replicate that guy's lap. Obviously, I'm not going to replicate it 100%, but do the best I can to the best of my ability. Okay, I definitely didn't brake hard enough there. Whoop. It's alright, we got plenty of time to practice. Not going to worry about restarting just because I messed up one corner. And then up here, we brake just after the 50. Probably could have gotten on power a little bit sooner there, but I hesitated a little bit. But it's only my first lap, so. Going in fourth, exit in fifth. Probably could have braked a little more there. Alright, well, we'll now have a ghost present for this next lap. And as long as we get the first corner right, we'll definitely improve. That's right, screwed up the worst. A little better, but still could have been better. That definitely still could have been better. I should have trail braked a little more. Alright, better through there. Alright, well, this will definitely be a big improvement, but we still got to get that first corner right, though. Should have braked just a tiny bit more. Probably could have got a little more rotation out of that one. Oop. All right, improving once more for now. Lost a little bit of time there, but it's alright. Oh, careful. Alright, so right now our best is a 42.4 and our optimum best is a 42.3. Yeah, that time we were actually a little bit slower through the first turn. Nah, I'm fine. I didn't oversteer on the exit. I could have got a much better exit. Alright, I'm going to run one more lap, and then we'll head into the matchmaking period. Which, I think it's open, it's just got to wait for the race to start. Because just before I joined this qualifying time trial, the matchmaking period was about to end. And I don't remember if you have to wait another 15 minutes even before the next one opens or what, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, I can kind of see why that guy uses first temporarily, but... Got on the power a little bit too soon that time. Alright, well, we're not going to improve this lap, so you know what? We'll just go ahead and head to the matchmaking now. Okay, so now it's showing that my optimum best is a 42.0. Okay. So as long as I can put all the laps together, I'm capable of a 42.0. Alright, let's see how much time we got. Entry period over 11 minutes. Or just under 12, actually. Okay. Or 12 right on the dot. Okay, let's keep hot lapping. Okay. Yeah, I'm just blinding running my brake bias on a 3 because that's what I use. That's what I just use when I don't know what to use. And I know I have some people that come in here and help me out with stuff like that. I don't know if anybody will this time, but we'll see. Oh, okay. No, damn it. Hit the damn PlayStation button instead of the pause button. Damn fat fingers. Well, it also doesn't help that the pause button on my wheel is right above where the PlayStation button is. And because of my big fat fingers, especially when I'm wearing my gloves, sometimes I hit both on accident. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh crap, I gotta sneeze. Okay, never mind, it went away. Damn it, don't you just hate it when you feel like you have to sneeze, but then all of a sudden it just goes away? Right before it happens? Gotta be a little bit more careful on corner exit there. Gotta be a little bit more patient on the gas. No, that was slow as fuck. You know, considering I'm not taking the same amount of speed that that guy is through there, I probably shouldn't shift up to 5th. Coming out of that little kink there. I should probably just stay in 4th. Cause I mean, the only reason he's doing it is because he's carrying so much. He's able to carry so much more speed through there that he's able to exit in the higher gear to keep the momentum up. So this time I'll just stay in 4th. I don't know why. Like I'm braking where he does, but I just feel like I'm braking slightly too late, or I'm not braking hard enough. Like I don't know. Page on the throttle this time. There we go. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm struggling through that little kink there. Okay, yeah, I can see why using first gear is actually good through there. Alright, try and get this right this time. Alright. We gotta go relatively close back to our PB now. Man, I am definitely breaking in the wrong spot for this first corner. Because I keep missing the apex. Alright, perhaps maybe I need to brake just a little bit before that 100 board. Because to me it looked like he was braking right on it, but obviously that's not the case. So now I need to brake just a little bit before it. Oh, and damn it. Gotta watch my steering input. Haven't used this view since that race on the Daytona road course that I made a video on. It's just that first corner that I'm struggling with the most. Oh, damn it. It's that first corner that I'm struggling with the most right now. I'm just struggling on trying to get the braking point right. But we're not going to have time to do another lap now, but let's at least try to work on that first corner. It's like an awkward braking zone as well because it's like right after a crest. Like sort of right on the crest too. Yep, alright. Let's see what kind of lava we get put in, because my safety rating was a little bit down when I initially started. And yep, we're in a quick lobby because yep, I'm starting very far down the order. Now, I feel like I could get a 141. I'm just not driving well enough. Yeah, I think I remember this guy from the last time I streamed, or one of my previous streams, where he's greeting us in his native language that I unfortunately do not understand. I think he's Brazilian. Bet we can find him right here probably. Oh, no, I think he was at the bottom, but I couldn't quite see. Oh well, we'll see it right here. Oh, yep, he's right there in 10th, and yep, he is Brazilian. That's what I thought. Okay, let's see how over there on our first daily race, B race. Now, despite the Viper being the best car, there's quite a variety of cars in here. But then again, a lot of these variety cars are driven by faster drivers that are obviously capable of being faster than these non-meta cars. Whereas if I try to drive him, I probably would. It would be the exact opposite. Anyway, let's see how we do here. I don't know what this guy's doing up there. Having a spaz attack up there or something. See if I can make a move here. Go on silent, can we hold him though? Ah, the gears went too crazy and I couldn't brake in time. Damn it. I guess I should be shifting up to 6th gear to avoid the revs going high like that. Oh my gosh. Wow, me and that guy literally did the exact same thing. Jeez, I don't know what it is with that kink, bro. Like, I'm trying to carry a lot of speed through there, but the car just understeers like crazy. And that could possibly be where I'm losing most of my lap time. Well, here we are down in last place now. And we're probably going to stay here for the rest of the race unless something happens to somebody up ahead. No, damn it, that was the right line. But I hesitated on the throttle. I hesitated. Yep, yellow flag. Oh, we got somebody crashed, and we got another guy's. That looks like he was a little bit slow up here. Hmm. Man, that's definitely the right line. I just didn't carry nowhere near enough speed. Because I'm just not doing it 100% correctly. Perhaps maybe I'll go back and watch the lap again and see what exactly what he does through the king. Oh, somebody died on the kink. Freaking headset cord was behind me. Well, we managed to gain one place after all that. Don't know how many more we would have gained if we didn't make that mistake on the opening lap, but oh well, it's alright. We'll still have a couple more cracks at it. Oh, well, somehow that counted as a clean race, even though we completely ate it. All right, let's take a quick gander at that fastest time in the world. And let's just primarily focus on what they do in that left-hander before the second hairpin. Let's just solely focus on that. So let's skip ahead. All right, here we go. All right, let's watch what he does. Let's pay attention to exactly where he brakes. Okay, so it looks like he brakes just before that barrier on the right, which is about where I was. And then he waits until after the apex to shift up to fifth. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and try that now. Yeah, just over 6.5 minutes to try to improve my lap time. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I feel like I braked a little too early that time. Yeah, I'm still not quite getting the line right. Okay, no, one thing I'm gonna look at really quick. That YouTube is doing this weird thing recently where even though it says I'm live, like I can see I'm live on my PlayStation here, but for some reason, like the last live stream I did last Sunday, like I was live for like what, almost 2 hours, I think, but it only captured like only the first 14 minutes. So I just want to go on YouTube really quick and just look and see that I'm live. Let me go to my channel and let me look. Okay, yep, I'm still live. Okay. Or I don't know, or maybe it just didn't upload the full VOD properly or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen with this stream or any future streams for a while. But I just wanted to check that really quick. Just to see and make sure I am still live and broadcasting. And also, unlike what happened the last time I streamed, it just completely stopped my broadcast uninterrupted because of server issues, apparently. Like, it couldn't communicate with the server or something, and it just shut off my broadcast just out of nowhere. And out of the nearly 3 years I've been doing this, that's never happened. Actually, I think it has been 3 years at this point. Because I started properly doing live streams on like GTA and stuff in like June or in like mid-June or whatever, like 3 years ago, back in 2022. So I think it has been 3 years at this point since I actually started properly doing stuff on my channel. If we can get to the line in time, we can have just enough time for one last lap before our next race. And we will definitely get to the line in time. Okay. We got a whole 20 seconds to spare at least. Again, I braked in the same spot, but it's a different result. I never understood why that happens. Like, I brake in the same spot and I do the exact same thing, but somehow something different happens. Or perhaps maybe I think I'm doing the same thing when I'm really not. I don't know. Still can't even get close to the time that I ran initially in the first session. Ah, Jesus Christ. I'm so bad. And this man wants to be a real life race car driver? I mean, obviously real life is way different compared to the game. Because obviously in real life you're actually inside the car and you can actually feel what the car is doing. Whereas on here, you're just somewhat guessing, I guess you could say. Even though you know somewhat of what it's doing, but not fully. Well, we didn't make shit out of that lap. Well, I guess we'll be starting towards the back again. I just hope we don't start further towards the back than we did this time. But then again, with my safety rating go up, it might put us at a higher rated lobby, so we might potentially start further back than we did. We started 13th last time, I believe. So we'll see if we start any lower than that. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, we're actually starting a couple positions higher than when we started last time. Okay. I guess there were a couple people that are in front of us that are not in this race. Well, okay. I'll take it. I shall take it. All right. Starting a couple positions up from where we started last time. Let's try and not bid it on the first lap this time, and actually see if we can gain any places. Alright, and let's go. Oof, for a second I thought I was gonna get hit because we were all gonna collide together because he hit the wall. But thankfully that didn't happen. Damn it, I wanted to go for removing the Citroen, but the Citroen wanted to go for removing the Viper. Oh boy, and things are happening, and what are you doing, dude? Really? Alright, we survived lap 1 this time. And we're alongside this guy, but we're on the wrong side. But we might be able to get the overspeed, though. Yeah, we'll clear him for the first turn. For a second there, I actually thought I heard him lunging on my inside, but thankfully he wasn't. Alright, so already off to a better start than the previous race. We'll see if we can get any more places from here. See if I can catch back up to this group in front here. Those other two Vipers and that Citroen that I was with before all that kerfuffle happened. Out of this hairpin we're coming up to. Oh, okay, that happened. No, I wasn't quite able to get around the Citroen though. Okay, he backed out. Smart man. I was about to say, I was hoping we were going to go side by side to that left-hander there. Ooh, careful, careful. Ooh. Little bit more patient on the throttle, please. Alright, let's see if we can catch this other Viper in front of us for 6 here. just about in slip range, but barely. Gonna have to do a little more than that. Yep, I actually thought I wasn't gonna get stopped in time. I slowed myself down a little too much. Didn't really get as much speed around the apex. Alright, we got a couple more laps to get them. Our goal is going to be 6th place now. Careful. Got on the throttle a little bit too violently there. And the car did not like it. It's alright, we're closer than we were on the previous lap. Yeah, I feel like I should not be shifting up to 5th coming out of there because I'm just slowing myself down because I'm not carrying as much speed as the other guy was. So I really should be staying in 4th. Anyway, we're hot on his tail now. Don't think I'm going to get him for the first corner, but this is the closest we've been to him so far. Ah, I messed up my line through there. Damn it. Yeah, nah, he's gonna get us. Damn, I completely messed up my line coming up to the left-hander. And it completely compromised my line. Well, I tried getting up, but fortunately, couldn't quite do it. But that's alright. We still got a decent finish from compared to the last race, so yeah, I'll take 7th after that. Hey, look at that. We even beat a couple of A+ drivers too. Probably only courtesy of their misfortune, but still. Yeah, not a bad run. Now watch, I got a clean run. I got a clean race bonus in the last race, despite the fact that I took myself out. Watch me not get a clean race bonus in this one. Okay, yeah, so we don't in this one, but we did in the last one where I crashed. Like, how does that make sense? I swear, this game don't make no sense sometimes. Anyway, one more of these, and then we're gonna move on to Daily Race C, which is gonna be a very interesting one. One that I'm sort of looking forward to, but at the same time, I'm not. And you'll definitely see when we get to that. But I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know what it is already. But if you don't know, then you'll be in for some carnage for sure when we do get there. When we do get to that race, I don't care where I finish in that race, in those races, I just want to survive the race. Because of the car that it's in, like, oof. It's going to be a bit of a doozy. Now, let me try different brake bites, actually. Try 2. Damn it. Jeez. At the rate I'm going, maybe I probably won't. Maybe I won't get a 41. I mean, my optimum best earlier said a 42.0, but that was when I had my 42.2 lap set. Yeah, that was way too late. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? I literally just repeated what the ghost did. Alright, last lap before our last race on this daily race. I completely scuffed that again. Man, I don't know how I managed to run that 42.2 earlier, because I can't even get close to it now. Alright, well, I imagine our position ain't going to be no better than last time. And nope. Nope, back down to 13th again. Alright. Alright. One last race before the carnage and chaos officially begins. This is probably going to be the last tame race of this stream. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to be in first. Now I got a terrible run through that corner. Jeez, don't know how I managed to get that stop, but we just about made it work. Man, I didn't even try to go for that move either, but somehow we made it work. Oh, well, rip. And also rip to him. Alright. About halfway through, and we've only gained one place so far. Whoa, what the Well, okay, that caught me by surprise. And it was like we got a group of 5 cars up there, 4 cars. Well, that's definitely one less now. But brother, what is your deal? Okay, never mind. That wasn't the same guy. About to say I thought the green car hit me again, but no, it was the other guy. Oh, there's another free place via a penalty. Coming up on the last lap, and we are now in 8th. We're 1 position away from where we finished last time. Well, we finished 1 position down from the last race, but we still finished in around the mid-pack, so I'll take it. But like I said before, that's probably the last tame race we're going to have of this stream, because it's probably going to be nothing but carnage and chaos for the remaining 3 races because of what we got in Daily Race C. And again, no clean race bonus. We did get bumped and banged a few times, but still. I completely crashed out in the first race, but yet somehow I still got a clean race bonus. So, I don't know how that makes any sense, but... Oh, and actually, I just realized that first race actually didn't have any safety running updates. Okay, so... Alright, now, this race. Oh boy. This one definitely going to be a shit show. And I need to watch the fastest lap around here because I need to know how to run this. So I guess we'll be watching third place this last time. Alright. Let's watch that. No, pause. Okay. Go back in the hood view. Okay. So we're back on the 100 board. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm getting anywhere close to that last time, but I'll be lucky if I even do half as good as that. But we shall try. And also, another thing with this car, you can actually adjust the downforce on this thing. So, I mean, I looked at it, and it's about, like, halfway on the rear. It's maxed out on the front, and it's, like, halfway on the rear. So, I don't know. I think I'll just keep it that way, because I really don't know what else to use. So I might just keep it the way it is. Honestly, there's no point going in right now, so... do I have any... Let's see. Do I have any of these roulette cards that I can use while we wait? And, yep, we got a couple. What is this? I don't know if this is parts one or not, because I can't see my fat hands, but I guess we'll see. Okay, no, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that car is, but it looks cool. Holy crap, we actually got the best reward for once. Look at that. 1 million credits. It's a freaking miracle. Ha! Okay. There's something you don't see very often. No. Surely we don't get it twice in a row. I was about to say, are we really about to get it twice in a row? That would have been insane if we did. Especially considering this is a 4-star one. But no, not so lucky that time. And we're going to be even more unlucky on this one, surely. I'll take that Corvette, though. And, of course, you don't even give me that. Okay. Well, hey, at least we got the 1 million credits one time, at least, for once. But anyway, the matchmaking should be open now, or at least close to being open. Yep, it is open. Oh, right, I gotta rent it. And we're gonna run the black and red one. I do not own this, and I could buy this because this car is in the legendary dealership right now, and I was almost half tempted to buy this and get a livery for it, but then I thought, you know what? There's no point in spending 12 million credits on this thing to only use it like once in a blue moon. It's not worth spending that much money on it. Alright, let's see what kind of lifetime I can make out of this thing. Great start. Actually, you know what? From this one person I watched on YouTube that did this race, I think... Hold on. I actually will adjust my downforce. Hold on. Like, he had his downforce to 1700. So, you know what? I'm going to do the same. He had his rear downforce on 1700. So, yeah, I'm going to try that. Alright, let's see what we can do. I haven't driven this very much, like not even a full lap, just to get a feel for it, so. Okay, I didn't brake soon enough. Mother, can you, like, cooperate with me, please? Alright, well, we got just under 13 minutes to get this figured out. And it's at somewhat of a decent time. Although it's probably not going to be decent because I always struggle in high downforce cars like this. Hui. You know, when I first saw this, like, I actually thought this was a daily race A, but no, I did not expect this to be a daily race C race. Yeah, and with this race, you have to run the medium and softs, and from what I've seen, the softs can last 8 laps, so the bet you can do either or, but like you can start on the mediums, do 4 laps, and then do 8 on the softs, or vice versa. But it's just a matter of whether you want to be on the faster tire at the beginning or the end. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna suck so bad in this race. I'm so bad in these high downforce cars, which is why I don't really like the super formula cars whenever they come around. Whenever the super formula cars come around in daily races, I tend to avoid them for this reason. Honestly, I probably should have just avoided this one, but I mean, we're here and we're doing it, so. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna be so bad at this. Well, I know we can definitely do better than that. That's gonna be a penalty, isn't it? Oh, no it's not. Okay. I completely forgot what gear I was in. Let's try to set a good lap here. Jesus Christ. Like, my natural instinct with these high downforce cars is to get on the power and just go through the corner as fast as I possibly can, but that just never works. That's the reason why I don't like these cars, because I overestimate their capabilities and it just fucks me over. Alright, come on. Let's actually really try to set up half decent lap. Alright, that's a little better. Ah. Alright, let's try that again. Damn it, I know I can get on the throttle more coming out of there in third gear, but I just keep hesitating. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Alright, just under 4 minutes. That was bad. All bad. Oh my gosh. No, I am not looking forward to these races. I'm just gonna say that now. But we're here to run them anyway. I've come this far. No backing out now. Nope. Honestly, I'm glad I stopped driving in first person when I did, because I can only imagine how much of a pain in the ass it would have been driving this in first person. And especially now, since I'm temporarily running on a smaller monitor right now, it would not have ended well. No, man, if you get front bumper damage, it really hurts you bad. Because you have so much downforce. It really, really hurts you. Oh my god, I completely scuffed that. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm prepared to do very bad in these races, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Let's see where we're starting first of all. Oh, what in the world? I'm starting second? Excuse me? Okay. Either this is either this is a lower rated lobby, or there's just not many people playing this race just because of how carnage filled it is. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the A+ drivers are staying away from this race, and honestly, I don't blame them. Yeah, let's have a clean race, or at least try to. Okay, well, I'm not looking forward to how this is going to go, because I already know how it's going to go, but let's see if we can at least... Honestly, if I do end up winning this, I'm not going to be that thrilled because of the sheer number of people that are in here. Oh, what the fuck? I was holding the brake. Oh, okay, wow, game. I was holding the brake. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I was going there. I was literally holding the brake, but okay. Okay, be careful, careful, careful. Avoid the chaos. Oh. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna say it now. Depending on how this first race goes here, I might not do it. I might not do these races anymore, because if this is gonna just fucking destroy my rating, then I don't want that to happen. I don't care that much about my rating anymore, but it doesn't mean I want to like completely destroy my rating because of a carnage filled race. So depending on how this first race goes, well, will determine whether I want to do this again or not. I mean, we're already after a horrible start, considering I jumped the start, even though I was literally holding the brake. But we'll see how it plays out. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, carnage and chaos everywhere. And you know, I actually forgot to change tires at the start, so I'm actually starting on the soft, so guess I'll be running 8 laps on these and then finishing on the mediums. That's okay. Either way works, really. Oh my gosh. Brother, why are you just... Okay, you did that to yourself, dude. I can't even get going. Oh my gosh, I have so much damage. Yeah, I don't know about this, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I want to continue with this. This is too much. There's too much fucking chaos happening. These things are a freaking nightmare. This was an absolute mistake making this a daily race C. Like, why? I mean, to be fair, you kind of just... You were being unpredictable and you completely almost blocked me, so, I mean... Well, I'm talking like he can hear me right now, but he clearly can't. But, I mean... Whatever, he can say whatever he wants. That was all him. He caused that. Ah, Jesus Christ. Good God, I wasn't even... Yeah. I really do suck with these kind of cars. Okay, wow, that was some early braking. Jesus. Alright, well, 2 more laps on these tires and then switch to the mediums. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh my God, it did it again. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this again. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not running this again. This is the one and only race I'm doing on here. Christ, at this rate, I'm gonna end up getting lapped. Alright, now, can we not freaking lose control of the car through Ascari this time? Three laps in a row. I will not be surprised if I get lapped by the end of this race. Well, let's get these last 4 laps over with. Yep, I'm literally about to get lapped. But that's alright, I'll be going to him. What? Okay.
Now you're at 0.
Won't be long now before the leader comes around. I mean, I don't have to worry about getting out of his way because I'll be ghosted. I'll be ghosted to him. So I'll just keep running my race and he keeps running his race. Alright, you know what? Here's a goal. Let's try to finish on the lead lap. And come to think, I started second in this race and I'm close to being lapped. Oh my gosh, why am I so... Okay, yeah, no, that's it. I'm getting lapped. Yeah, I'm just saying right now, if this ever comes up in any sort of daily race, I don't care if it's daily race A or B, I am not running it. Because I hate these high downforce cars and it's showing. I wonder if he's on the medium tire too. I mean, I accidentally started on the medium tire because I was too busy talking, like always. And there we go. I'm a let down. Yep, there we go. I'm officially a lap down. Let's then get back on the lead lap right here. Yeah, no. Well, that's the end of my race. I'm officially going to finish a lap down. Yep, screw this daily race. I ain't running this again. Sorry. Not happening. Yeah, I'm technically supposed to be in a high split lobby right now, but there's like no fast people in here right now, and for a very good reason as well, because this race is just too much carnage and chaos. And like I said before, I can't handle high downforce cars like this. I'm just simply bad with them, so you probably already lost enough rating as it is from the bullshit that happened in this race. So we'll probably run maybe one or two more daily race Bs, and if we got time, maybe finish off with another daily race A. Because I am not running that again. No way. Get me the hell out of here. Alright, we're going back here. Screw that race. Yeah, we'll run a couple more of these, and then we'll do one more daily race A to finish off. Because screw this week's daily race C. That race can die in a fire. I hate it. And I know there's probably some of you that might be watching this and you're probably like, you're just so bad with it. Yeah, you're right. I am bad with those cars. I am bad with that car, which is why I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, hold on. I need to fucking. This is getting on my nerves. Hold on. Fix my headset cord. There we go. Okay. Damn it, see, now I'm too used to that high downforce shit that I'm struggling to drive this now. Alright, let's see if we can actually try to improve my time here. Jeez, where did that... Well, why couldn't I run that lap earlier? And damn, I could have got a 41.6 if I didn't screw up the hairpin like I did. Damn, why couldn't I run that lap earlier? What the hell? Well, if we can at least stay close to the ghost and then do that hairpin better, I can improve it by even more. I did not mean to shift it to fourth, but that's okay. We didn't lose much time. Alright, now let's just get the hairpin better this time. There we go. Stick to this side this time. There we go. 41.4. What the hell? Where are these lap times coming from? Again, why couldn't I run this good earlier? What the hell? What the hell happened? I went from not being able to run these lap times at all to all of a sudden shaving nearly a second off my previous best. What the hell happened in the span of 30 minutes or however long it's been since my last race on here? Well, one thing for sure, I'll definitely be starting higher up on the grid than I was in the races earlier. Damn, if only I tried a little bit harder, I actually would have had time to finish that lap. Yeah, look at that. I would have had just enough time to finish this lap. If only I tried a little harder. Oh well. Oh, I got a way better lap time than I had before, so I'm satisfied. Let's see where we're starting now. Okay, yeah, that's looking a little better. But again, we're probably in a lower lobby after what happened in the last race. I guarantee you my safety rating got absolutely destroyed. After that last race we were just in on Daily Race C. Or I don't know. Maybe this is the same level lobby, because if I still had the same time I did before, I'd be starting like 9th or 10th. So I don't know. Maybe that last time improvement really did improve me that much. I know I definitely lost driver rating and safety rating in that last race. I don't even have to look at it, but I don't know how much I lost. But anyway, we'll see how it goes here. Have some tame races to finish us off here, rather than that chaos that Daily Race C has to offer. Put this on to off. Okay. I think this guy in front of me is actually one of the ones I was racing with when I was doing these races earlier. At this point, still got a whole hour of stream time before I want to end, that is. Yeah, still got a whole entire hour. Alright, let's go. Starting third this time. Alright, let's go. Keep me with them. It's alright, as long as we keep the car going straight. Alright, lost a little bit of time to the two in front. Let's see if we can make that time back up. Alright, here we go. Make it up some ground here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That guy, that especially, he was being very impatient. Well, you know, if he's quicker than me, then, you know, I guess he can pull me along then. On paper, I have a faster lap than him, but he's probably a lot more consistent than I am. I mean, considering I wasn't able to get that lap time I got until just now, then I guess that shows my consistency on this track. Okay, never mind. He KO'd himself. Oh, damn. Hit the wall again. Wow, okay. I wonder if the guy up there actually ran him into the wall. Because I think he did on the previous lap. Well, considering this is the pulsator that's behind me now, if he tries to get by me, I'm not going to fight him. Because if I know he's quicker than me, then no sense in holding him up. And then we can work together to try to catch back up to the other guy. So if you want to go ahead and pass me, you go ahead and pass me, buddy. I'll let you pull me along. We only got one more lap after this, but... Ah, damn it. Damn, just as the battle up front was about to start heating up as well, I had to go and do that. Oh wow, that was actually a very close finish at the end. Damn. Damn, 0.24 of a second that guy won by. Wow. Alright, we'll see how long it takes for us to get going into this next one. And then we'll see about doing one more daily race A before calling it. Clean race bonus. Hell yeah. You know, I'm just curious, like, I'm curious what my safety rating's at after that previous race, the one before this one. Okay, well, it's almost back to maximum if it was down lower. And our driver rating is still about where it was. But I'm glad I didn't decide to keep doing daily race C, otherwise I probably would have destroyed my safety rating or even my driver rating at that. That should not be stuff like that should not be a daily race C. The races like that are daily race A material. Like I said, when I first saw that, I thought that was going to be this week's daily race A, but I was shocked to see it being daily race C, which was an absolute mistake. Yeah, I did that completely wrong. Damn it. Now all of a sudden I'm braking too late for that too early for that apex. But whereas I was braking right on the 100 board before and I would overshoot it. So now I just don't know what to think. Alright, one more lap. Alright, let's try to get back to running the times that I was running in the last session. Well, we were out the alley for 41 until I messed that up. Alright. Let's see where we're at this time. Alright, still pretty much towards the front, looks like. Alright. Yep, well, one of the same two guys that were in front of me in the last race. We got a different pole stator this time. They're on a 41.3. But I mean, just in that last session, I couldn't even get a 41. Alright. Alright, let's go. Well, we had a decent run last time, but let's see if we can repeat it. Alright, let's go. Let's get up there. Huh, I'm surprised he didn't go for a pass there. I was very much expecting him to. Almost didn't see him there. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I was in first. God damn it. Wrong gear. Fuck. I'm just about able to keep up with these guys, but I'm not really gaining that much ground on them. Oops, sorry. Oh my fucking god, I'm so bad. Honestly, well-deserved 3-second penalty there. Because of me being bad. Well, this race went to shit real fast. You know, I'm not going to lose my place. I'm just going to cruise this last lap. Because the guy in last place is sitting in the pit lane, so... that last one was a nightmare. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and just finish this off with one more daily race day at Special Stage X. And then we shall call it. Yep, I know. I suck. You don't have to rub it in my face. Ooh, alright. Okay, let's see how long we have to wait for a race on here. Okay, 2 minutes before the entry period opens. You know, just for that 2 minutes, screw it. I'm just gonna drive around with this car. I'm not doing the race. I'm just gonna drive it. Just for the lulz. Instead of just driving in a straight line for 2.5 minutes. Screw it, let's drive this fucking monstrosity for a couple minutes. Oh my god, dude. I'm barely pressing the throttle. Alright, you know what? Get me out of this thing. Alright. It's probably just another minute before it's open now. So, screw it. Let's go back there. Nope, yep, it's open now. Okay. Alright, grab the Porsche again. Okay. Alright, this next race that I do here will be the last for this stream. Or actually, you know what? Since we got time, I'm not even gonna bother. You know what? Since we got time, hold on, screw it. I want to watch a lap of the fastest time in the world. I want to see how these guys are getting the lap times that they're getting. Hold on. Yeah, 4:22. What the hell? I gotta see this crap. Hold up. Let's actually take a look. I swear, if it's because of some stupid manipulated bull crap. Okay, so this man. Wait a minute. Wait, he's only in 7th gear. Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Wait, do you actually go faster in 7th gear? Wait, hold up. Okay, now I want to see what line he takes on the turn. Oh my god, wow, okay. So you don't even have to use 8th gear for the qualifying time trial, and you actually have to stay on the inside the whole time. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to apply that to my lap right now. So damn, I was doing it completely wrong the whole time. Alright. Well, let's fix that. And we'll definitely have time to set one proper flying lap with 13 minutes to spare. So let's try it. Let's try this method. Okay, so get my ass to the inside, and don't even touch 8th gear. Because apparently you go a couple mile an hour faster in 7th gear. Alright, so now don't even touch 8th. That's funny that using this gear actually makes you go faster and not even using the max gear. And I'm sure obviously this method doesn't apply during the race because obviously you're going much faster in the slipstream. Okay, so you have to shift down to 8th going down the hill. Okay. And back down to 7th. Okay, so the only time you have to shift up is when you're going downhill. And then once you get to the bottom, you can shift back down. No, wait, what the hell? I'm topping out. Yeah, so it's funny how that works. Like, you have to use 7th gear on the front straightaway, going against the wind to get a higher top speed, but then you actually have to shift up to 8th on the back straightaway because you're going with the wind. It's funny how these small little things make the difference in lap times for stuff like this. It's always the little things that you gotta pay attention to. Wait, don't shift down yet. Okay, well, I don't know how to probably do it, but whatever. Alright. Last race of the stream. Let's see where this 424 puts us now. Okay, just outside of a top 5. Okay, that's looking a little better compared to earlier when I had a 427. But we came very close to winning in my third race on here earlier. So, and now we have a higher chance to win since we're starting closer to the front. Now I'm pretty sure that same, like I said, that same method obviously isn't going to apply to the race, because obviously when we were on the back straight, when we were going with the wind, like we topped out because we were going faster on the back straightaway. So obviously not going to be staying in 7th the whole in certain spots in the race. If only that 7th gear was just a little bit longer, or better yet, why does this thing even need an 8th gear? Alright. Let's go. Let's see if we can actually win this. Turn the traction control off, even though it doesn't really matter, but let's see if we can actually win this thing. Screw it. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Into the slipstream we go. It's funny so much, like we're going fucking 40 miles an hour faster in the race in the slipstream. Holy shit. I just never even really paid attention to how fast we were going during the races earlier. We're going near enough a whole 40 miles an hour faster, or at least 30. Oh boy, it's starting to get a little bit dicey. It's starting to get a little dicey. Okay, we survived the first turn. We lost a few places, but it's alright. Get in line, get in line. Man, last time I was literally in second and I still ended up losing because somebody came from behind. So honestly, I have a better shot at winning being back here. Okay, this guy's dropping off. Alright. But perhaps maybe he is anticipating everybody crashing at the end. Either that or maybe he's just trying something. just realized quite a few Canadians in this race. Alright, here we go. Last turn. Come on. Or last two turns, I should say. Alright, come on. Can we win it this time? Come on, need to get a good run. Come on, here we go. Come on. Get that run. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I feel it might have been a little too early. Come on, block him. Come on. Go. No, he's got so much more overspeed than me. Son of a bitch. Can we at least get second? Nah, we didn't even get second. Damn it. Ah, I was so far out in front, but then the guy behind got so much speed behind me. Ah, man. Damn. So close again. Ah. Well, I tried. It's like I said before, I always enjoy it when the special stage race comes to the other races. It's so much fun. Whew. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. So yeah, it's a shame I didn't get to do Daily Race C the way I wanted to, but it was just the sheer nature of it to where like I just did not want to run it a second or even a third time. Like, yeah, after that first race, yeah, I just didn't want to do that again. So yeah, it's a shame we didn't get to do Daily Race C properly this week, but surely next week the Daily Race C will be a lot more doable. So we'll just have to see what we end up getting. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for this stream, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I shall catch y'all on the next one. See y'all later.